As we prepare for exam one, I want to make sure you're clear on what to expect and how to study for it. First, I will be posting the exam topics. So for exam one, you can see all the topics from the sections and the specific topics that we have that can be tested on exam one. It goes from 1.1 to 3.3. So you want to make sure you review those. And the best way to kind of go through that is take one of these topics that you need to know and then ask yourself, do you know them and what level of understanding do you have for them? And most of these topics you can find on your My Stat Lab homework assignments, or for sure in class lectures, or in the written homework, or the quizzes, or any problems we do in class. So keep that in mind. Exam one is broken up in two parts, part one and part two. Part one is the online, very similar or identical to the My Stat Lab homework assignments. And then the second part, which you'll be able to do at the same time, are the written problems. There's 4 written problems. Show your work, similar to textbook homework problems and or quiz problems. So that's what the exam one is going to be, and these are the topics. I do not give you a sample exam since you have all the problems already in homework, or they're all the types of different problems that I want you to be able to do. Secondly, I want to make sure you're familiar with the formulas. I'll provide these sheets, but you probably want to download these now so you're familiar with them. I provide you the formulas needed. We'll just need stuff from chapter 2 and chapter 3, and so you have these formulas to be able to use during the exam. So print those out so you have them. So I've posted that. If you need additional help, I've also have the not just the formula, sorry, the StatCrunch steps. So that's another publication that I don't give you, don't print out. But again, if you need to review certain steps, you have those there. You might want to print that out too, or again, just make sure you know how to do the StatCrunch material. The last thing I want to show you is when you go to My Stat Lab and open up your assignments, there's a excellent way to study. If you open up your study plan, and in the study plan here, what happens is, as it opens up your study plan, let me go home and actually, once you go to your page, go to study plan here on the side. Mine looks a little different because mine is the instructor one. Go to study plan, and in the study plan, again, this is not for credit, but if you go to, you don't get any grade for this, but what you can do in study plan is actually plan a study in terms of hit all chapters, and then you can see for each of these sections here, for chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, you can then click on each of those. So for example, you need help on sampling methods, you can click here, and then you can see the different skills here, and then you can click on one, and then you get problems related to that type. And so that's an excellent way to kind of review things as you go through your the list of skills you need to know.